Let's talk about powder, specifically our V2 and Super DTF Transfer Adhesive Powders, which can be found at DTFSuperStore.com. But what's the difference between these two, and which one should I be using? Let's find out. In general, there are three different types of powders. Coarse powder, between 120 and 240 microns thick, feels a little bit like sugar. It's best for rough textured garments and durable things like metal, wood, backpacks, caps, and uniforms, but it doesn't do great with fine details. Medium powder, between 70 to 170 microns thick, feels a little bit like salt. It's the best all-around choice for details, ease of use, and everyday creation. It's the easiest to work with, and you can hand powder or use a dryer shaker combo. Fine powder, between 0 to 70 microns thick, is best for smaller prints with fine details. We do recommend that you hand powder, and it's great for shirt tags or anything with a lot of fine detail. To illustrate the differences between these two powders, I printed a graphic on our Roland BY20, which is available at DTFSuperStore.com. These lines are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pixels wide with 0 choke on the wide underbase. Then I did a hand powder with our Super DTF Adhesive Powder and a hand powder with our V2 Adhesive Powder. Then I pulled out our trusty microscope and got to work checking out these powder transfers. When looking up close, we can actually see the difference between the medium V2 powder and the fine Super Powder. It's quite a big size difference. Now, once we actually got this onto the transfer, you could see there's really good coverage on the smaller pixels with the Super Powder here, which is expected because it does great with fine lines. As we move over to our medium powder, the V2, you can see there's still really good coverage. However, these crystals kind of overpower that line, and the real proof is in the curing. This is the V2 powder on the 1 pixel line. There's plenty enough here for adhesion. However, when we look at the Super Powder, you can see there's much more coverage on the actual line. These both perform pretty much the same as we get into larger lines. So our DTF Super Powder is great for smaller prints, fine details, and more durable fine lines. However, the V2 is our best overall choice. The fine details don't get lost, and it's great for almost any garment creation. You can order both of these powders today at DTFSuperStore.com.